NFL kickoff Thursday night. They gave us the oldest rivalry in the NFL, the Green Bay Packers versus the Chicago Bears, and the game was an absolute flop as Mitch the Bisky did nothing in a disheartening 10-3 loss to the Green Bay Packers and Aaron Rodgers. And I'm going to break it down for you right here, right now, as you've entered the Sports Opinion Log here in Lex Anderson World. So if you're down with all things NFL kickoff opening weekend, Jay-Z, Rock Nation, Meek Mills, all getting paid for the fun festivities. We're no longer kneeling, we're standing. Do the right thing. Subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to your right to stay notified for any and all upcoming future videos. Now, let me do what I do best and talk about this video. So we were all supposed to be given a glimpse into the future, meeting for the 199th time. The Bears with their stifling defense. Trubisky, or as I now will call him, DUD Bisky, will he give the Chicago faithful out there in Soldier Field the chance to see that he is truly the franchise quarterback, that he is truly the quarterback of the team and of the future? And unfortunately, he answered with a resounding dud. THUD, just a dud. 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. The stats are just horrible on the game. Each team had 10 penalties. The Bears, 3 of 15 on third down. The Packers were even worse, 2 of 12 on third down. However, all Aaron Rodgers pretty much needed was the touchdown pass in the second quarter to Jimmy Graham. And again, the 10-3 victory is what they got. At least the Bears know that they could kick a field goal because their field goal kicker made a 38-yarder. But how about the word said afterward post-game by Tramon Williams that they knew that they could win if they made Mitch Trubisky, a.k.a. Dudbitsky, play quarterback? Ouch, ouch, ouch. Feelings. I'm like, the defense, they did their part. 5 sacks on Aaron Rodgers. I mean, like, the low morale of Dudbitsky having to go into the locker room and look his defensive teammates in the eye, knowing that he let them down, knowing that he basically did nothing for the entire game. 26 of 45, 228 yards. That's not going to get the job done, folks. Not at all. Oh, and the Bears also had 8 punts in the game, and at one point had 3 straight penalties and faced a 1st and 40. What are you going to do with that? At first, I had to check on the info button to make sure I wasn't watching a Raiders game. It was just truly abysmal. So it's too early to call it a career for Dudbisky, but that's definitely not the way you want to start the season, especially in your house. And everybody has the jitters. And, again, Aaron Rodgers, discount double dud, did not play in any preseason games. The game was there for the taking. And Dudbisky did nothing with it, unfortunately. And Bears fans, you were unfortunately on a horrible losing end. I, the Prophet, was going for the Bears, despite the fact that Green Bay had won 16 of 19 regular season games, and Aaron Rodgers was 16-5. Now make that 17-5 against the Chicago Bears. So, like they say, no matter how things change, some things remain the same. And clearly, the Chicago Bears are still looking and still in need of a franchise quarterback. So now that we got that game out the way, I, the Prophet, will decree my picks and predictions for the 1 p.m. games, Week 1 NFL Sunday. And this time I've done a better job at taking notes. So follow along. We're only going to cover the 1 o'clock game. Now, let's read off these predictions. NFL Sunday, we're here. 1 o'clock game. Okay, folks, here we go. Sunday at 1 p.m., we have the Rams at the Panthers. Now, here's an interesting stat. The Panthers actually lead the series 12-8. We know that Cam Newton set a Guinness Book of World Records for one-handed catches, which is nice, but I need him to do something that he should be doing, which is winning games at quarterback, unlike last season where they lost their last 6 or 7 games. So let's look for the Rams to beat the Panthers despite them having the lead in the series. Redskins at Eagles. The Redskins actually lead this series 85-77-5, but the Eagles have won the last 4, Look for that trend to continue. I'm going with the Eagles over the Redskins. Bills at Jets. The Bills actually lead the series 61-55. However, the Jets have won 2 of the last 3 games. And as much as I like bashing the Jets, they're at home. So hopefully they can do something. Le'Veon Bell, I'm looking for him to fall flat on his face, which I'm sure he will, because karma will come for that ass. Just wait and see. He is playing for the Jets. But let's go for the Jets to beat the Bills. Falcons at Vikings. Now, something's very interesting going on in regards to Julio Jones being upset about his contract, but we'll get into that later. He's suffering a little foot injury from playing on the turf, but he says that he will be playing. However, the Vikings actually lead the series 18-10, and the Vikings have won the last 3. Now, I can't stand Matt Ryan. I can't stand Kirk Cousins. It's like a battle of the incompetents. So if Julio Jones plays, we're going to go with the Falcons. If he does not play because he's unsatisfied with his contract situation, look for the Vikings to score that win. Ravens at the Dolphins. The Ravens actually lead the series 7-6, have won the last 2. However, the Dolphins have won 5 of the last 6 season opening games. But I think Lamar Jackson could put an end to that. So let's go for the Ravens to beat the Dolphins. Chiefs at Jaguars. That series is tied at 6 games apiece. The Chiefs have won the last 4. Patrick Mahomes, need I say more? Look for the Chiefs to roll the Jaguars. And Nick Foles, oblique issue. No, I'm not going to trust the Jaguars on this one. Titans at the Browns. The Browns actually lead this series 35-30, and the sports historian will let it be noted. Never forget on October 5th, 2014, when the Cleveland Browns were down by 25 points in the second quarter and actually came back to beat the Titans 29-28 in what was the biggest comeback by a team on the road in NFL history. And of course, Odell Beckham, issues with his hip. He's saying he's a car that a part feels out of place. Should that be cause for concern? I don't think so. Mariota, he needs to show me something because he's not looking like the franchise quarterback that the Titans hoped he would be. Baker Mayfield plays with a vengeance. He's going to want to prove a lot. And again, this will be in Cleveland. Look for the Browns to win. That's all I've got right now for the 1 p.m. games. I thank you very much for tuning in. Again, the other time-slotted games, the 4 o'clock, the Sunday Night Football, the Monday Night Football will be on a later video. So you know what you need to do. Subscribe. And you can also follow me on Twitter, which I'll drop my name below. Lex Anderson WS. I'm back on Twitter. So if that's where you are, follow me. I follow back. Special shout out to my NHL players on the Gram IGTV. You know what it is. Mitch the Bisky, thank you very much for the big letdown and the disappointment for the Chicago Bear fans. Special shout out to my NHL players on the Gram. Football season is back. We're in the fold. You're in the fold. And if you're looking for a place to stay, the Sports Opinion Log welcomes you. Lex Anderson welcomes you. Drop the comments, like the video, share the video, and most and more importantly, subscribe and press the bell icon. And I will gift to you 2 videos for you to check out. Until next time, America, sports fans nationwide, Lex Anderson signing out.